Be taking notes on prime and composite numbers in your interactive math journal, your notebook. So go ahead and get your math journal out. Turn to the table of contents, and we're going to add underneath rounding decimals, which you should have already put into your notebook and taken those notes. The next thing we're going to do is 5.4a, prime and composite, page 6. Okay, so let's look at those notes. All right. So in your journal, you're going to title, see I put the page 6 up here. You're going to title prime and composite 5.4a, that's our TEK. Identify prime and composite numbers. And here we have some definitions. We have factors. A factor is a number that is multiplied by another to give a product. A prime is a number that only has two factors, itself and 1. Composite is numbers that have more than two factors. And then we have the lonely one, which is neither a prime or a composite because it only has one factor, and that's itself. Okay, so go in and add these definitions, and then I have an example here. I have 8 times 11 is equal to 88. The definition of factors, if you'll see, it's a number multiplied by another number. So these two, the 8 and 11, are factors. And then this is your product, which is 88. And here's some examples on prime and composite numbers. 7, when you try to factor 7, it can only be factored by multiplying itself by 1. So it is a prime. You cannot break it down any further. However, 18 is a composite number because, as you can see, we can factor it 3 different times. We can multiply it by 1 in itself, but then we can also take that 18 and break it apart. We can use 2 times 9 to equal 18 and 3 times 6 to equal 18. So that is a composite number, and that's what we mean by composite. So get these in your interactive notebook. Make sure that you're being very neat with your handwriting and getting all of these notes into that notebook.